a little delay there. Did I hear myself now? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's out on the another Lieutenant Chinny Jr. How's everybody today? Now this is a game blog. It's got these are, which it's actually this is interesting. So kind of give you a stall alert. It's giving you the background of this new shit. So this new shit they got put in the R&D tag is giving you background info about this shit here. But look who's there. Okay, of all the songs to sing, Alma said, Louis drifting with disdain. Why does she have to sing that song? As it's rung, you can tell, and went and jammed his fingers into her attended ears. I can't pronounce names, smiles wearily as he found the source of sonic irritation and pressed well to dress four-armed woman at the piano. Now, kind of give you a full alert also. They're at a certain area. If you watch the Next Generation, where you had, Ward standing there talking to this woman at a piano that kept making her sing Klingon songs, just everything else. And, Riker thought it was amusing, just everything else, so he let it play out, just everything else. That's the whole setup, just everything else. Not a thing I think an employer has a lovely singing song, and next not years going to taunt my brain for forcing them to endure that horrible sound. Oh, I have heard worse. I'll take it you'd never heard of the Nakura folk music. Should I? Not unless you're particularly fond of grunting, hissing, and the tail not of yowling. Zaya, person's name, said that at the two near the Gar and Draw Station ZIT Lounge, all set to people striking nettletudes and spears, of course. I'll pass. Omar, class got the snark. I think that's that Cleon stuck to that big ear car glass has going to use that Wiccans. Ah, yes. The soothing sounds of a rock, Nello? I can't pronounce Klingon words. Another word that clicked in as a romantic style. Why do you think he gets mad at Wilkins all the time? Oh, I think it was because she cheats at cards and he's now learning something. Oh no, I've learned something new today. Sorry. It's been months, Red. It's been months. As Omar said and just totally, you're just now figuring out that those two are, never mind. She's done singing. Oh, thank God. Great birth to door that snow miracle. Let's get this over with. The two signet numbers make their way across the lounge to the booth where their employer sat and enjoy a beverage. The compliment of the denier as they approach the Thorog woman dinner brightens considerably. Ah, my good friends. Oh, Lord, true delight to see you both. Likewise. Thank you to the invite. Always prefer doing business in person. Come over here. We've got a lot to discuss. Anard, person's name, Beans and mentioned to them to join her. As the two tasters walked to the booth, a pair of Gorns standing next to them peered down at them, and the largest of the pair hissed at them, of course. Because you would expect, he's a Frangie, he's going to get hissed at. He's a Frangie. Oh, don't mind these two now, don't mind them, said with a chuckle. Unnecessary evil after my last wife tried to have me killed on that Shannon planet. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. As he sexed to Omar. By the way, how did that work out in the end? Well, to put it off, it put me off the notion for a few years. Anar replied, probably won't pick it up again until the next regen cycle. Fresh body, fresh perspective, I'll take your word for it. Only one cycle for me. Pity, the singer says with a twinkle in her eye. I hear congratulations are on the order to you both. Ah, thanks. And the rising honeymoon. No less, did you try? Afraid not. Why not? Get a rise. Everybody likes going to a rise. Traditionalists, eh? Well, I'll give it a few years. There'll be plenty of Hortot statues when you go back there. And I'm not cleared her throats at that. Not that I love talking about a wedding and all, but we do have business to tend to here. Um, the ever enterprising young Frankie don't ever changed here. Another class two of their Thor hands got the meeting as she reached her drink and an appetizer with the other two. Let's get to it then, shall we? Did you find the little rascal who made off with my data? We did. We caught up to him trying to sneak into a ship down to the Delta Quadrant. Pretty shifty little fellow. Ah, well, he's a Celadon. What do you expect? Oh, they had the history of shitness after all. So I hear, Don grins. Not shitty and not this time now. We nabbed him and stuck him in the box. He's all yours once obtain the clears and all the data that he stole. Excellent, excellent. This could be a cause for celebration on our touch. It called on the tabletop and a young Deltan sir to come to the table near later. Champagne for all, dear. Make it the good stuff, not that dishwater crap that he sells behind the bar. And as you know, like I said, they're at the draw station, so you got a Frankie that's always trying to cheat you out by crappy ass drinks. So you got to watch out for that Frankie at the draw station. Now that thing's a rat and on Omar said as he reached on appetizer, what exactly did he steal? Oh, you mean you didn't take a peek at it? How refreshing. Well, they said no honor in the syndicate then. Didn't see any point in damaging a good working relationship by snooping around. That's it, but I'm still curious. They're not. It distracted the new kinetic weapon system custom-made for a new line at Onatars class ship. Honor replied, they not waiting Latinum, I'm told. Honor made a face and tried not to choke on it. That's a lot. Yes, dear. I do have a nearer and a hit of figures on our grand. It'd be quite a large sum, but nothing like that I'm going to make to those ships. Put down a payment for their reasonable little noon and advance sales all alone. Congratulations, Don said, as he makes sure that his wife wasn't going to choke on her appetizer. Sounds like you found a golden ticket. Now this I'm going to find interesting right here. Um, alright, so congratulations. Your wife is not going to check on that appetizer. Sounds like you found one, doesn't it? I know it was a long game going in, but I'm pleased with the results. Omar took a sip of her drink and smiled shyly. Partly the only good thing my third husband's ever did, leaving the ship designed to me and as well. Poor sap. Should have known not to tussle with a Galaxy class cruiser, especially one with a Klingon at the tactical. Ha! Could that mean only one thing? Yep, ladies and gentlemen, that is, I believe, referring to the Enterprise class, Galaxy Class T with Worth at the tactical helm. So, yep. Um, did you happen to learn who hired the Celadon? I have my suspicions, of course, but no evidence. Afraid not. It's been quiet in the Deutsch since he thought about the guy. He's been quiet in the Deutsch since then, since he regained his conscience. No worries, sly grin widened. I know Datazoid fellow, statistically devour such skill, he'll get the truth in our sticky little friend soon enough. Who do you think it is, Omar, having regained her composure chimed in? And these are people's names, by the way. Um, all likely candidates, Omar Snark, the not money is on the old Onaga. If it's him, I plan on putting my Rotel carcass and in orbit around his new moon. He'll be digging out to the small moon himself these days, to what I hear. Onar giggled at that. Well, if I need help bringing whoever it is, I'll just give us a call. Now, of course, dear, of course. You're my favorite tailors of dirty deeds. After all, I'd be happy to cut you a fine deal on one of my new shits in return to the culprit's head. Believe me. I'll be a step from the old Orion guarded scout that you all rendle on in those stars nowadays. Oh, no, no, we're fine with the cold star, we're fine. But thanks. As his contact illuminates and things, I better take this. That red light usually means there's trouble somewhere else. By all means, by all means. I had so many questions to you right down. So, Doc, nodded and he steps away from the booth, opening the comm channel, speaks. All right there, the way he says that reminds me of another person who always says that when he talks to his contacts. He says quietly, it better be good. We're in a business meeting and a very popular one at that. Oh, sorry to bug you, Cat. Sorry. Coming to the Wellingtons of Vikings, Big Core went and picked the Tigers and Nautican. They had a little disagreement over our card game. Are you cheating? No, Cat, no. They're Nauticans. They figured if someone ain't winning, then they were cheating. And we're winning, by the way. On my way. Try to keep the property damage down to a net, and then Don turns back to the table, collects his wife and third officer, another doll on it, and off to space they go. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was a game blog. As you can see, it's basically kind of giving you a background detail of this new shit that you pick up from the R&D pack. So if you're doing the R&D pack, this everything else, this is still going on. Mm. Yeah, you still have the chance to win it. So, like I said, that little blog is all about this little shit, trying to give you a little background info, this, everything else, and all. So there you go. That's about it today. There's really nothing else interesting today. Just that. But I will have to say that's kind of interesting. So if you know your story, just everything else, and then like I said, you see who you see there, just everything else. Very interesting. Yeah. Alright, so right here, this is the one I wanted to point out. So, if you're on the next generation, Worth and Captain Picard, or not Picard, Riker, was hanging at the draw station waiting for this person to come in because he had info that they needed and everything else. The card kind of sat on the ship. If I don't remember correctly, they went to some asteroid belt to hide the ship, I believe. The Klingon and hmm, can't remember. Oh wait, no, I'll go back. Darn good. Did this tell you? It doesn't say. That's right. Okay, I remember this part. Yeah, this is where Spock dressed up as a Romulan, and he was over in Romulus trying to yeah, I remember this story now. Okay, so when did the shit show up? Yeah, see, that's him right there. That's him. And there she is. Oh, I didn't know she passed away. She was a good actor. Yeah, she was a good actor. But no, that's her there. I did not know she passed away. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm not sure what else to say. Like I said, the blog is basically getting background stories on this shit and how this shit came to be, this everything else. Some Solodon has basically stolen the plan to this weapon and everything else, and was basically trying to go to the Delta Quadrant and deliver it to somebody, but apparently he never made it because they caught him as he was getting ready to take off and go to the Delta Quadrant. So that's interesting. That's all this is. It's just a game log to give you background info about the ship. Which I actually enjoy. I enjoy these. What the shit there for, how did it come about, the whole entire deal. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. This everything else, not sure what else to say. But just like I said, this was an interesting little story. Getting background about this and everything else and all. So, not too many clues. The only clue I have to say is, where is it? No, locked it. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the lock what's some. Advertiser. Okay, there's the Galaxy class. Hey, do you have to learn who to sold on? Not yet, here somewhere. There it is. So we got a clue right here, maybe, not sure. Caught up trying to sneak on a ship down to the Delta Quadrant. Pretty shitty Delta fella. Um, so I'm kind of curious, could this be a clue here? If he's trying to get to the Delta Quadrant, why? Why was he trying to run to the Delta Quadrant? What was he trying to sell this info to that someone's hired to come back, steal, and go back to the Delta Quadrant? So that right there is an interesting clue. And I could only mean one thing. Because if you look at the game, a lot of the games are now dealing with the Delta Quadrant area. So I would not be surprised. We've got something that might be shifting us from the Deep Space Nine area back over the Delta area. So I would not be surprised. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. This and everything else. Like I said, this is just a game log giving you a background info about the new smuggler ship that you can now find out of the R&D pack. Of course, the guy who stole the weapons schematics of the ship and trying to race to the Delta. So, why, who hired him. But, possible clues, possible things coming down into the game, maybe. But otherwise, like I said, it's just a game blog telling you about the shit. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Click the like button, dislike button. To you Federation players, live long, prosper. To you Klingon players, Katla. To you Romulan players, Joe on True. And I will see everybody out there in the stars now. Bye.